Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And for this video I'm just going to go through what I've picked up in the way of DVDs, Blu-rays and VHS in the past 3 to 4 weeks. It has been that long. Stuff's just built up and I've been waiting on a couple of orders. They've arrived, so let's get into it. I've got a ton of stuff, so I'm not going to talk about individual titles too much. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Friday the 13th, the Ultimate Collection. This is the set with the box, all eight deluxe editions on DVD and the mask. In terms of the box, I'm not too impressed with it. It looks okay on display, but it's pretty cheaply made. The mask, however, looks totally awesome, and for those that are interested, that's the number that I got. Fairly low number, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to unbox this. There's been several other unboxings, but I'll quickly show you the DVD packaging. I'm going to keep this out of the box because, as I said, the box is extremely flimsy and I don't want to keep opening it when I want to watch these. This is a really nice sort of digipack, great artwork, and the back. All the discs sit in like this, which I'm normally not a fan of this style of packaging, but for some bizarre reason not too worried about this. And each of the movies is displayed like that with just information about the movies. So overall, for the price, it's a really good set apart from the box, and these are the best versions you can get of the movies as well, so definitely a really good set to have. Now I've picked up some more Halloween movies from my collection. Halloween 2 on Blu-ray. Really looking forward to checking this one out in HD, one of my favourite sequels, so yeah, glad it got a Blu-ray release. Next we have Halloween H2O, again one of my favourites, so picked it up on Blu-ray. These are double dips, Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween. Picked it up really cheap, so keeping it sealed. I don't actually own a version of this on DVD. Then another copy of Halloween 2, just different cover art. This was really cheap on Amazon. Going to keep it sealed. And I picked this one, was extremely cheap, $12 I think, the 2 DVD set of the 2 Rob Zombie Halloweens. Just something different for the collection, and I do quite like that cover art. Then, as you've seen, or hopefully seen in a previous video, I picked up the Halloween triple box, one of my favourite boxes in my collection. It's pretty rare. Comes with Halloween, Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Great artwork. All round a pretty nice little set, so if you haven't checked out my previous unboxing, please do so. Then I did a trade with Movie Fan 7359. I'll be leaving his channel link in the description box below. Please check him out. He was kind enough to do a trade and he sent me this, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers on VHS. Thanks a lot. As some of you are probably aware, I'm currently wanting to collect VHS copies of the franchise, so really happy to have Halloween 4 because it's my favourite sequel, so thanks again. Okay, next we have the Willies. I did have a 2 movie on 1 disc set of this, but I wanted to pick up the original release. Haven't checked it out yet, but I'm sure the picture quality is a lot better than the previous disc I had, and it's great to own an official copy of this because this is a great horror anthology. Next we have Dolls, which is another really fun, fairly creepy as well, killer doll movie from the 80s. If you haven't checked it out, I'd highly recommend doing so. It's a lot of fun. Then picked up Dead Alive on Blu-ray. Haven't seen this movie in years, so looking forward to checking it out in HD. Then picked up The Gate. I hired this earlier this year and absolutely loved it. This is a great 80s horror movie and it holds up really, really well to this day. There's some great use of wind effects and creepiness throughout the house, and the little monster things that come out of the hole or the gate look really, really cool. There they are on the cover. Slight damage thanks to those fucking eco cases right there. Nothing too bad, which is good, so I've just swapped the case out, but yeah, looking forward to checking this one out again. This is a special edition. Then DVD upgrade of The Frighteners on Blu-ray. Love the cover art, and I've heard overall good things about this disc. There's some nice special features on it too. Next we have Snowtown. This is a brilliant serial killer movie. It's Australian, based on 2 serial killers from Adelaide, John Bunting and Robert Wagner. Absolutely amazing film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out, and if you've never heard of it, please look it up. It is really, really good. Kind of hard to watch in parts because it's fairly brutal in some of the themes, but really, really good. I picked up finally The Nightmare Before Christmas. I've been wanting this to go down on Blu-ray and finally it had a price drop, so I picked it up. Looking forward to checking it out. Picked up another Asian movie, A Bittersweet Life. I was attracted to this because it sounds pretty good, and then I found out that it was from the same director who did I Saw the Devil and A Tale of Two Sisters, and I absolutely love I Saw the Devil, and this sounds fairly similar, so can't wait to check it out. Next I picked up an anime called Paprika. This is from the same guy that did Paranoia Agent and Perfect Blue. I still need to get Perfect Blue, but I've been watching the series of Paranoia Agent and I think it's brilliant. Picked this one up from the Salvation Army for $2. It's a 2-disc set and it's in really good condition, so looking forward to checking it out. Heard good things. Now Big W are currently having a pretty good horror sale, so I took advantage of that. Picked up Prom Night the Complete Collection. Not a bad little release from Beyond actually. It only cost me I think just over $12, and it has all 4 movies on separate discs, which is good. Some nice cover art. I do own this on a separate disc. Couldn't really get into it, not the best 80s slasher, but I mostly wanted to pick this one up for Prom Night 2, Hello Mary Lou, because I've heard a lot of good things, and then you get Prom Night 3 and Prom Night 4. Next we have The Butterfly Effect. I've seen bits and pieces on this on TV a few weeks ago, and from what I saw of it, looked really good, so I wanted to watch the whole thing, so I picked it up. Picked up The Others, 2-disc special edition. I've been wanting to pick up this for quite a while, just never got around to it. Heard a lot of good things about it. Finally got around to picking up an Australian horror movie called The Reef. Now I've heard overall positive things about it, and for just over $12 I really couldn't pass it up. So looking forward to checking this one out. The cool thing about this release is double-sided cover art, which I think is pretty neat. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. Another upgrade from DVD, the Donnie Darko Ultimate 2-disc collection. I've seen this movie once, wasn't a big fan of it, but pretty much everyone said you need to rewatch it, give it another go. So decided for just over $12, might as well pick it up on Blu-ray and give it another shot. Picked up Hellraiser 2 Hellbound. Not a massive fan of the cover art, but I absolutely love Hellraiser 1, so wanted to pick this one up on Blu-ray. Then I picked up a pretty cheap and bad looking box set, 80s horror collection. I wanted it because not only am I a huge 80s horror fan, but there were 4 main titles on this that I wanted to check out that are fairly hard to get on their own. Take a quick look inside. This is from Shock entertainment, I think, so I'm not expecting the best quality. So we've got Killer Clowns from Outer Space, already got it. Brain Damage, which was one of the ones I wanted to check out, along with Monkey Shines. Howling 2, Full Moon High, which was another one I wanted to check out. Motel Hell, which I've already got, excellent movie. And Crawl Space, which is the fourth one I wanted to check out. Okay, now onto the home stretch. I placed an order with Umbrella, and for those overseas who aren't familiar with this DVD label, they're basically the equivalent to Blue Underground in the US and probably Shameless and Arrow in the UK. They're really fantastic for releasing a lot of older horror and cult movies. They've currently got a really good sale happening, so please check it out. Most of their titles are $10, some are $5 and some are $15, and some titles are pretty rare and hard to find now. So I picked up the following titles for $10 each. Demons, I've been wanting to see this for ages, so finally glad to own it. Demons 2, Bad Boy Bubby, Toby Hooper's The Funhouse. I've heard this is a really good slasher, so cannot wait to get into that. This was one of the sort of most rarer ones now, Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, which I believe is called The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue in America. I've heard a lot of good things from a lot of you guys about this one, so can't wait to check it out. Next we have The People Under the Stairs. I'd probably classify this as one of Wes Craven's most underrated movies. Really good 90s horror movie, so if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. A lot of fun. John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. It's been years since I've seen it, but from memory I did really enjoy it, so looking forward to checking this one out again. Another one I've been wanting for ages, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Heard a lot of good things from you guys. And the last one is the Wes Craven collection. This is probably the best bargain out of the bunch. You get a 4-disc set for $10, so we'll take a quick look inside. You get the original Last House on the Left and the 2 Hills Have Eyes movies. So that's The Last House on the Left. I've never seen any of these before, so looking forward to checking it out. The Hills Have Eyes and The Hills Have Eyes 2. The cool thing about this is the 4th disc is called The American Nightmare, which I'm pretty sure is just a documentary talking to a whole lot of horror directors, as you can see there. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, especially the Arrow sale. $10 for these movies each, you can't really go wrong with that. So that's it for this update. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you've seen any of these movies, always leave your comments, I love them. And yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching.